No niin, nyt jatkat taas. Peliä. Vaikka tänne pitäis mennä.
I'm looking at the bridge right now. It's a lot of
Ei
monarch.
asetta. Oho, tää
I don't
kiipeä
know.
ku...
Maybe you could sneak across?
Takana näette kiipeä.
Or I can pick you up. Let me know. I'm pretty exposed out here, so try to make it
Siinä on...
fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here. That was Dr. Amaral.
Kiipeä, bro.
Still kicking and screaming.
Sitä kiipeillä on niin outon näkö.
That depends. Let me check.
Outon näkö, että ei voi muuta sanoa. Ei voi näköjään, on pakko painaa. Ei tässä halua kiivetä. Mä vaan että siellä nyt jäi katsomatta yksi jakso tai hyvä elokuva. Sitä ei voi sammuttaa, voi vitsi. Haittaako toteuta? Eikö siis mitä? Mitä tapahtui? Ne tuli
Still
yhtäkkiä
have
sinne
no
vaan.
visual on Joyce or Wilder. Doing another sweep.
I can't stay here long, Jack. You're gonna need to be quick.
Yeah, about that.
Bad news?
Recurring theme of the night.
Aika...
I'm looking at the bridge right now. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be some people caught in the crossfire.
All right.
Kaikki toimii.
Any bright
Thanks for your
ideas?
patience, folks. Have you on your way again soon.
Let me see.
Hyppäät vaan vetää voit toisella puolella.
Here under the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat.
Siellä olisi vene.
Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright for Monarch to see.
There's not a lot of options. Switching to Monarch
Mulla on
frequencies.
niin monta plugineet kanssa, että mun
And
äänikään.
I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't stand me up.
Tuunauksen alaiselle. Mitä?
For those of
Okay,
you just
how do we
tuning
get
in,
down
the
there?
manhunt
Where's
continues
the
as
fire pole?
authorities search for Jack Joyce, the suspect in last night's university terror attack. Joyce may also have been
Täällä on oikeesti hyvä peli. Mä rikkaan tästä. Mä en luovuta. Täällä on ihan oikeesti jotain luettua.
a bridge operator for the Port Donnelly Bridge.
Ottakaa. Mä etsin teille. Okei. Okei. Miksi me ei päästä siitä? Ei se haittaa. Osataan päästä.
Excuse me, sir. We're helping the police looking for a
Hui
terrorist.
saakeli.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Is that the guy who blew up the library?
Sitten kannattaa katsoa supervoimia. Turhaan.
Yeah. You see anything out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, there's a sports car parked in the street back there. It's kind of wrecked.
Damn it. Better hurry.
Terrorist known as Jack Joyce. Thanks for your continued patience. Please talk to one of our security personnel if you have anything to
Mennään
report.
vähän nopeampaan. Ei tarvitse sitä ajatella, että jäät kiinni.
Somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
My plan to meet Beth went out the window as soon as the
Ei
stutter
se
hit.
kuolla
Her
itselleni.
boat couldn't get to you.
No, but it gave me an opportunity to climb up on the bridge and cross it. Slip right past Monarch, more or less
Aika paha,
undetected.
kun meni se kuolla oikeesti itselleni. Angle stews a lobster sap. Damn. Onko siellä
Get
minkälaista
up on that
ruokaa?
bridge and make my way across it before this stutter ends.
Tuossa. No niin. Tää minäkin. Ei ne lukot kahden kestä. Se oikein yrittää mitä? Vinguttaa vai mitä? Mitäs me ollaan? Juokse poika, huri, juokse. Jaksa juosta.
The scene on the bridge was unreal. They weren't cops. They had no authority to do this.
Hoster.
But the Monarch PR machine had done its job.
Jaksa
Here
jos
they were,
maksat.
the heroes
Wanda.
protecting everybody.
And you were the terrorist.
Yeah,
Jack Joyce. Subject is armored
Man,
and extremely
not the one you should be
dangerous.
scared of, guy.
Dangerous. Nämä luen. Document Monarch Field Orders Update. This is Sofia Amaral. Field Orders Update. This is Sofia Amaral. All field operatives be advised that this is Sofia Amaral is now considered a compromised asset. Earlier reports that she was kidnapped from Cool Island by Jack Joyce should be disregarded. She is now believed to have been complicit in the events and involved in an explosion that destroyed vital medical supplies. The investigation is ongoing, but for the time being she is to be detained if spotted. If she cannot be captured, she should be considered a priority target who should under no circumstances be allowed to escape. Sellaista se sitten. Tiedätkö, tää löytää vissiin yksi tommonen lippulappuna. Ja tsekkaan, hei tuossa on jotain. Notice board. Monarch notice board. Have you seen this too? Sorry, Wincott, Fiona Miller. Thought in connection with recent terror events. Do not approach. Please contact Monarch Solutions with any information as to their whereabouts. Sillä on ihan lappunen. Sitä ei vielä lukea. Me mennään varmaan tänne. Damn. That was beauty. Tämä onkin. Sille ei voi tehdä mitään. Meillä on vähän ongelmia, baby. Meillä on vähän ongelmia. Sisällissota ongelmia. Holy shit. Tää olikin haastavampi kuin mä ajattelin. Ei oli oikein tilaa mihin juosta ja sitten, you know. Okei, nyt me kotataan. Nyt tää takapäin on koska siellä on tuo... Se oli vielä se ongelma, kun siellä oli niin paljon porukkaa siellä ympärillä.
Time to move.
Mulla on niin paska ase. Juokse, saatanan! Missä mielessä on mun päälle? Halikka. Juokse. Ai vittu saatana. Paha vittu. Tää on haastava. Mä en luota. Kyllä ladata vähän nopeammin. Nyt tulee ärsyttämään jo. Ja saan saada toi tuhottua toi. Se on hyvä kun mä en edes pääse taaksepäin tai mitään, mä en pysty niinku siihen auton mikään tyyppi. Se niinku kun se liikkuu ajassa, niin sitä ei pysty ajaa aika monoksella tuhoamaan. Onneksi ei vaatis paljon vissiin. Mä en muista oliko se niinku 5 kertaa kun on selkään. Oli 6 kertaa. Oi, tota ei häältä. Tack! Tack guys! Nyt kuullaan yksinään täällä tänne. Nyt ollaan tarkoja. Ihan oikeesti, tää juoksi tuosta. Älä nyt mene sinne taiteen luo. Sinne mennään sinne. Se sanoo, että reloading. Toi oli huono. Etkä luottaa. Kun näette, ei mikään ei auta siihen. Juokset sä! Ei ne voi osua muhun noin vaan. No mulle on shotguni. Nyt se ampuu ja enää. Kato mä juokset sä! Se rakas juoksee. Jotenkin ymmärrä tätä logiikkaa, jota haluaa tehdä. Minähän osun hänen, mitään ei tapahdu. Minä osun sitten vasta, kun on oikea hetki. Haluaa se tänne puolelle, vaan?
Okay, good. It's cool. Just gotta make it across the bridge and get clear.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Lintu! Ei lintu ampu. Hyvä vaan. Holy shit. Holy shit. Aika hullu veto. Holy fuck. Nää rappusen kävelyt oli kyllä hyvin animoitu. Tykkään. Ei oo semmoista niinku aika monessa pelissä, että no keskeisesti on. Katsotaan kuinka realissä. Oho. Näissä ei ole mitään. Okei. Eikö lentokoneen kyllä aivan pitäisi myös hajota? Kyllä se vähän hajosi, mutta ei se nyt silleen... Jalka jumissa. Holy loli kukkeloli. Miten sä pysyt siinä, bro? Sun täytyy olla kai joku Helkkarin niinku...
Oh no. This is so bad.
Ai
I knew
jaa.
I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
Yes. Jätti, come on, yrittäisi. Minäkin menen ihan sekaisin, mitä täällä tapahtuu.
Now what? Frozen crash was a mess. Somehow I had to find my way across.
Oliko
Hope
siinä
for the best.
sniper? Säki! Come on! Minä hyppäsin normaalisti, niin mikä sä vois hypätä sillana? Jack. Oikeesti, Jack.
I knew I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash.
Alusta. Oh, wow.
I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
Mitä ihmettä, Jack? Hei. Jack, man. Minun
I knew I'd
Jack.
be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down. The frozen crash was a mess. Somehow I had to find my way across. Hope for the best.
Nyt se onnistuu. Älä. Pitää odottaa, että mä saan... Ei kun hetkinen. Ei tonne mennä. Hetkinen. Ei me tonne mennä. Täytyy olla tonne. Holy shit. No Jack, mihin sitten? Jack? Ei sitten. Jack, perkele. Minähän... Jack, come on. Jack, mitä helvettiä? Jack, mitä helvettiä? Mä haluan kokeilla yhtä, mitä mä en ole vielä kokeillut. En nyt toimiiko se näissä? Ei, mä olisin yrittänyt vaan... No ei mitään. Jacki! Mikä se on vajaa? Mitä Jack, come on! Jack, nyt ihan oikeesti. Mitä vittua? Hei nyt siinä on oltava, ei me varmaan mennä suoraan, me mennään tänne sivulle. Eiks vaan kuulkaa hei. Mitä vittua, Jack? Jack, mitä vittua? Meidän pitää mennä sinne, mut sä et edes anna mun yrittää. What the fuck? Peli. Nyt se itekin miettii, että et. Ei silläkään ole mitään tuolla sivussa. Eli sitä on mahdollista päästä, mut vittu, minä tiedän. Eiku, ahaa, kattokaa, mä en tiedä onko se niin. Kokeillaan olla juoksematta. Tai siis silleen... Joo, mä tein jotain, mä en ymmärrä mitään. Eli ei voi käyttää aikamuunita.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
Heli.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
Oi.
The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, offs.
Joo, aikamuunin on aika tappavaa, me nähdään se. Mä oon kuullut eniten tässä kuin missään muussa tappelussa. Niinku, tässä pelissä. Sä et oo Jack tosissas. Jack, tää on niinku jotain vanhaa ajan pelejä. Joo, nyt mä tein sen oikein.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
Tää on niin monimutkaista. Aivan ei jaksoikin ja tai siis puhutaan ehkä enemmän.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
Teoreettisesta fysiikasta, mitä on niin harvoin.
The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync.
Ei se ammuisi.
Crashing into each other. This was what the end of time would look like. Everything was broken.
Jack.
In chaos. Frozen. And no one would know.
Joo, tuo tekee ton. Okei, liike. Säkin. Tuo kuoleman loukkuun.
Okay.
Ai.
Nice boat.
Ai.
Come on.
Mihin sä? Ai. Mulle tulee kynätuoda, kun mulla on korkeampaa kuin kammu. Come on. Tuonne. Ai jes. No. Oi. Jos tää on niinku... Yks mohti. Ai juokse! Juokse! Oh shit. Siis
Fracture was escalating.
Toi oli niinku...
Objects were moving out of
Vaikeaa
time,
tehtyä tsekillä.
out of order,
Ai
entire
siis.
timelines overlapping.
Woohoo!
And it was gonna get worse. Unless we could stop it.
Nyt me ollaan Bradburyssa. Ihana.
You need to
Mitä
hand
tässä
this
enempää
technology
miettiä?
over to Monarch. I've prepared for what happens next.
You say you're prepared, but no part of this plan of yours
Mä
involves stopping it
paineena
from happening.
tehtävänä. Niin mä
Even
oot
if I fix William's
jossain
machine,
yliopistossa.
what could you possibly hope to achieve?
Tehdään vähän
The end
testiä.
of time is coming. There's no way to...
Hey!
Jack, sä oot
This isn't a
täällä.
debate. I just watched a ship fast forward through a fucking bridge. Time is running out. And the fracture's getting worse by the minute.
And it
Joo,
cannot be
vähän
stopped. Paul has been to the end
harppiskokeista.
of time. He's witnessed it firsthand. Can't you see? We prepared for what's next out of
Lähtee
necessity.
siellä jana.
Your research is based on work by William Joyce.
Energiaa.
You respected him.
Mutta Samiakin nuudet on kyllä varmaan parhaita.
He knew
ruoita,
that the
pakko
fracture
myöntää.
would occur, but he
Arkinen
also knew that it could be fixed.
carbonara.
Will built a way to stop the fracture. This. The countermeasure. We're traveling to the past to retrieve it. You can help us get there faster.
Maybe.
Or you can agree to disagree.
Tähän kahvia siihen päälle vielä.
I'll have to run diagnostics on the machine. I can't promise anything before
Mä tuon
that.
kahvia.
Amy, take Amaral to the machine.
Ainakin tuo kokiksen jälkeen.
Keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Okay, Doctor, let's go. And I can see right through you. Don't try anything stupid. You will regret it.
Okei. Beba.
Jack.
Kato, Beba.
Before we head downstairs, we have to talk about something.
Joo, heti kun mä oon vähän lukenut tätä juttua. Ihan oikeesti, onks mulla taas päällä? Tää peli on niin... Ei oo, sano kyllä, ihana homma. Pyörii musta paremmin, jos ei upskeli päällä, kun mä en tiedä mitä FX... miten ne käyttää upskelina. No, missä sä oot? Siellä. Hei, täällä on... Mä luen tän eka.
This was the guy delivering the speech at the gala. Potential ally?
Not even close.
Ota hetki. Document. Martin Hatch dossier. Martin Hatch, what we know. Facts gathered by Fiona Miller so far. Cornet Monarch 2001. Began Serenian chief officer around 2007. No records before 2001. Who was he? Who was he? Where did he come from? Working against Monarch. Possible links to the following. The death of Chris's Kim unconfirmed. Along with Chris's Kim at time of death. Death cockroaches as Kim was on the verge of a solution to Serena's time sickness. University time machine sabotage. Unconfirmed. Miscalculation on purpose. Hatch seen in lab. Assistance in Sophia's kidnapping. Confirmed distracted Monarch while kidnapping occurred. Knew where we were coming. Did not alert Serena. Destruction of Serena's remaining sickness treatments. Unconfirmed. Was present outside the Skim's lab when lab was destroyed. Accused Sophia of being responsible for this helped Shari Winscott's escape. Confirmed. Currently helping Shari reach Monarch Tower undetected. Disobeyed. Direct orders from Paul Serena wants access to CFR. Potentially desires to sabotage lifeboat protocol. Sabotage in Serena. Motive. Secretly assuring Serena's downfall. Wants to take over Monarch. Why? Sabotaging Monarch's ruin plan from within. No possible reason over this. Doesn't believe countermeasure called stop fracture, not a potential ally. Works for Monarch, therefore believes end of time is inevitable. Then, why attempt to sabotage lifeboat protocol? Mun pelottaa ihan niinku suoraan sanottuna säätänäsi. Se kun mä sain tietää, että yksi mun lempuritubettajista, siis hänhän YouTubesta niin loppui käytännössä työt lopullisesti, kun tietenkin jos 90 päivän päästä hän pääsee takaisin, se on ihan mahtava homma. Hetkinen, miten luki? Koska nykyään on niin paljon tekoälyä, niin se YouTube käyttää sitä automaattisysteemiä, AI-puhetta, tai varmaan AI tai joku automaattinen, joka tsekkaa käyttäjät läpi, että jos siellä on AIta käytetty, niin se poistetaan ja näin. Itse pelottaa ihan sikana, että mitä jos mulla on semmoista materiaalia, mikä vaikuttaa siltä, että se olisi niinku AIlla tehty. Kuitenkin. Document. Patch 2010 plan. Patch charts and plans for the plan to travel to 2010 and steal the countermeasure. Mitä sä nyt haluat? See.
Okay, what's up?
It's about the plan. If Amaral gets the machine working...
We go back to yesterday and undo all of this.
Listen. In the video Will left for me, he said the
Yeah,
countermeasure was stolen from his workshop on July 4th, 2010. He also said I took it. Maybe I did, Jack.
Tuohan ne katsoi se
We
musta
have a time
aukko.
machine.
You're saying we go to 2010. We
Vähän
steal
niinku.
it.
If Will was right, that would mean it wouldn't be a change. We take the countermeasure, bring it to the present, fix the
Mikä
fracture,
sulla on niinku
save the
selässä?
world.
Okay.
Näytä se.
Explain to me why that's a better plan than just
Ei,
going back to yesterday and
Ei.
preventing all this from happening
Sinä,
in the first place.
nainen, näytä mulle
Because
sun
I'm
selkä.
afraid that based on what I know about
Älä
time
minä-
travel, we can't change anything. The past has already
Kerro mua
happened.
sitten.
We can't change it.
Puhelinkin
My
lattialla.
way, we don't have to.
Oi se, Nokian
Yeah,
puhelin.
I don't know.
Kattokaa.
I mean, my plan still feels simpler.
Nokian puhelin.
Let's just get the machine working.
Nokia. Assist Sophia in fixing the time machine with Sophia time machine. Let's go.
Let's see how Dr. Amaral's doing with the time machine.
Hei, mitäs täältä löytyy? Täällä on lisää juttuja.
Yeah.
Hello, Riverport. Well, it's been a
Narratiiveja.
rough night for us. The collision in the port only
Kello. Ei ollut kello. Katsotaan sinne kello.
I don't think we can trust her.
Satut
The
siellä.
way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Ulos ei tietenkään pääse.
Think Will told her about it?
Mä tykkään lukea tätä tekstiä.
No.
Jotenkin lukutoukko.
Well,
Näin
was
on,
never the kind
mikään
to open up.
lukutoukko, joo.
I can relate.
Will takes it to the next level. When we were kids, the only way that Will could express anything important to me was by informing my stuffed giraffe when I was in the room.
Täällä varmaan lisää. No. Enkä mene
Did she
sinne,
find
niin mä
anything?
menen kattoo. Joo, oota hetki.
I'm not sure.
Kyllä tässä on aika
I'll go
monta.
check.
You've got to see this.
No bueno. No mä kotoon sinne. Kullarvo.
I'm serious, Jack. This is big stuff I've got here.
No näytä.
You should give Amaral a hand over there.
Get off there.
Okay, but
Mä haluan nähdä.
first, you need to check out the intel I uncovered.
Pelaa. Vähän vaikka voin tsekata, kun sä tänne lupaa siihen. No niin, anna mun nähdä se.
All right. What is all this?
I uploaded all the
probably
files I
see how
stole on
Dr.
that
Amaral's
USB
doing.
stick from the Monarch security station. I also found a video of your brother. It's on that TV. You're gonna want to see it.
Mikä näistä?
Everything else I printed out and put on tables over there.
Niin. Mikä näissä on mitään nähdä? Nyt tuli soittua äsken.
Okay. The date is.
Today
It's
is...
February
What is
28th,
this?
Jesus, Will.
1999. William Joyce.
1999.
After months
First
of
experiment.
arduous work, my machine is finally
First.
ready for human testing.
But what's on the computer?
It's defined by me since ready as
Monarch files I uploaded, and I kept the juiciest stuff on screen for you.
Recreating of black holes.
February,
Density by
February 28, 2013,
Summary.
8:35 a.m. From Sophia Amara, Dream Journal 5, to Manuel Beretta. This is Beretta. I am attacking Paul Serena's most recent entry in his dream journal. I am growing increasingly concerned with the meaning behind these dreams, but I need a second opinion. I can treat Paul's sickness, really. As far as I can determine, the Cronan syndrome is more a metaphysical condition than an actual medical issue. But I am physicist. I'm very much out of my depth with all this. This exercise was meant to help alleviate stress to ease Paul's symptoms, but so far it has resulted in opposite. Time is of essence. His condition is getting frostbite today. This is Sofia Moral, head of research. April 28, 2013, 6:20 AM. My fifth entry. My fifth entry. I recall moving through a wet field that once belonged to my grandparents. I pressed the wet stalks to the side with my hands, softly sifting through them at first, but as I pressed forward, the stalks began to warp and curl around my arms, providing resistance to my every move. The entire field began to solidify into an unbreakable material with my body entangled in the mess. I desperately tried to pull myself free, but every movement led to a burning sensation. The bird desaturated. Time stopped. I heard the unmistakable sound of my greatest fear approaching. Thifters, they emerged from all sides, surrounding me. I looked into the distance and saw a blurry figure approaching. He tried to yell, but the words won't escape his throat. Instead, transforming into an endless shock pulsing through my ears. His every movement and sound transformed into agonizing discomfort all throughout my body until it became completely unbearable. The pain trumped logic. I needed to make it stop. I needed to make it all stop. I grew violent, plan lashing out as a vigor, tearing him apart. I needed to destroy the source of motion and sound to cause me such discomfort. The pain stopped as I took the figure's life, and as he died, his identity became clear. It was me. I had become the very threat that I once feared, but I did not fear anymore. I felt something very clear, very pure. I turned around to discover Jack behind me. He didn't move, but I could somehow understand his intent. He welcomed me. Every misunderstanding of the pain we have caused from another was forgotten. We were part of higher consequences. I heard a voice behind me. Risking he joined us. He told me that time was once the fire in which we burned. He told me we were burned no more. Selvä. Jotain muuta kertoa. Näin. Näitä loppuja riittää.
Hey, Amy. What am I looking at here?
I've been recording Monarch communications with the radio that Beth left me. I made a compilation of anything that seemed like it might be useful.
Document transcript of Monarch communication. Com 10:32. Acknow Monarch personnel. Hoku, come in. This is first aid one. We got a situation here at the hospital, over. Monarch radio commander, go ahead. First aid one, over. Acknow Monarch personnel. It's fucking messed down here. Hoku, Brooke show up for his 5 like we talk. Gibson intercepted him. Brooke won't come quickly, so Gibson drew on him, and well, Gibson dead. Brooke strangled him with a power cord in full sight of half the hospital, so that kinesis so over. Monarch radio commander, do you have the situation contained? Where's Brooke now? Over. Acknow Monarch personnel. We're working to scan and wipe the footage, but Gibson didn't have backup, so who knows how many people survived the fight, or where they are now. Same goes for Brooke. He's the one, so he's 5 over. Monarch radio commander, copy that. First aid 1. We run with that on our end. Just tidy things up over here. Over there. Over and out. Selvä. Mimo controlling the Riverport situation. Lifeboat document. Mimo controlling the Riverport situation from Clarice Ogave to Vuoteen leads. I know the situation is fluid and things are progressing fast, but I want to reiterate our strategy for maintaining control over the city of Riverport. As you all know, we can't actually directly control the city. We don't have the money. We don't have the manpower, and we don't have the actual authority. It's therefore vital that we maintain a good relationship with the media and the local authorities, and have them do much of the heavy lifting for us. Literally everything we do should be either undertaken by the authorities under our discreet direction, or in cases where we take action ourselves backed by the power that be, creating the illusion that Monarch Solution is working in cooperating with legal authorities. Make no mistake, although we've been successful thus far, the situation is not stable and it can change quickly if key parties in the city lose confidence in us and our ability to handle the crisis or control will erode very quickly. Therefore, we must nurture this relationship even as we conduct our own operation, some of which involves considerable troop mobilization and combat action. This is a constant balancing act, and while I'm confident we can pull it off, there's no room for error. We can't afford to grow complacent and sloppy. Fortunately, we are well prepared for this contingency. Long before we reached this point, we established a good rapport with the Mayor Riverport PD and other major authorities within Riverport, as well as most of the important media outlets. Our strategy is twofold. 1. Maintain control. It's imperative that we ensure that the city various power structures remain under our control. This means maintaining a close relationship with numerous individuals and organizations, as well as manipulating the information at their disposal. While Sari Winscott is unfortunately no longer working on this project. Due to unforeseen complication, he has set up powerful tools and procedures for scrubbing the internet and identifying and locating problematic situations and individuals. We're stationing people in key locations and maintaining control, often under the guise of advisor and consultant to people in power. They are ready to step in as required. Anybody working in these roles needs to be proactive and project a constant aura of helpful authority and dependability. Diplomacy is the order of the day. People that's vital for maintaining certain fictions, such as Jack Joyce's culpability in the events at the university. 2. Minimize conflict. That is to say, make sure that individuals, whether their political city officer, police officer, reporters, ordinary citizen, etc. Super and minimal impact from our activities. If we have to use force, the situation needs to take place out of sight and remain entirely contained. Wherever containment means misdirection, coercion, intimidation, bribery or some other means depends on the circumstance. But it's vital that nobody is left in a position to complain. To be explicitly clear, this doesn't mean we can eliminate witness and cover it up. When people don't come home, others start to ask questions, so that has to be a last resort. I expect all supervisors to monitor their teams closely to ensure things stay on an even keel. I know most of our operatives haven't been trained in the soft touch, and I'll be blunt. The last thing we need is somebody thinking this is Afghanistan and smacking a civilian. We're one YouTube video away from this whole thing blowing up in our races. So we have to maintain our operational profile throughout. For all of these activities, we have considerable budget. Monarch Solution is very well off. We've been building resources for a long time, and this is considered a priority. So we can buy a lot silence and cooperating for authorities and citizens alike. But that only works as long as those things are for sale. And the moment we're seen as threat, that opportunity will disappear. If we see problem, be proactive and call it in. Don't let anything run out of control or think it will work itself out. We have to be sure the situation can unravel faster than we think, and we have to coordinate our activities properly. Any question or concern, please contact me sooner rather than later. Holy muck. Mikäs tässä on?
Anybody here we can trust?
Fiona. She's my only remaining contact on the inside.
What about this Burke guy? He was under arrest in the same transport as me.
Jury's still out on Burke.
Shard. Monarch employee Shard. Head of Monarch, Palestinian, creator of Monarch, believes end of time is inevitable. Is body and survivor program for select few. Division leads Martin Hatch, Monarch spokesperson, head of security and PR, Sirene's key advisor, working against Sirene. Richard Sofia Amora, head of research, specialist in coronal technology. Only doctor trained to administer Sirene's treatment. Intimate relations with Sirene. This is Hendrik Kim, previous head of research, Dick said. K. Enforcers, Clarice Ogawa. Monarch dispatcher, allegiance to Martin Hatch, working against Serena. Gibson, head of security, Monarch enforcer. DK said. Carlos, leader of Reaper squad, loyal to Martin Hatch, DK said. Potential allies with Monarch Piano Miller. Chrono researcher, confirmed ally, working with Pet from inside. Liam Brooke, Monarch fixer, has questioned Monarch agenda extensively, deemed Monarch traitor for assisting in Jack escape. Saria Wincott, Monarch hacker, history of allegiance to Martin Hatch, current loyalty owner Dick. Muna.
Lifeboat.
Oh, why?
You said this was Paul's big survival program. And why is he refusing to activate it?
Still trying to figure that out.
Document on the unique nature of the lifeboat. On the unique nature of the lifeboat by Richard Sofia Amora, August 18, 2016. While the lifeboat protocol is very straightforward on the surface, it's important that the people involved with the project understand how it radically differs from the other surveillance scenarios against so-called apocalyptic threats. Shooter-proofing, a traditional bunker built to protect the occupants from an environmental hazard, e.g. a chemical attack or nuclear fallout, is typically sealed or airtight, and the occupants have their own electricity, air supply provisions, etc. The bunker's interior is isolated from the outside environment, but the lifeboat design is different. It's not actually sealed because it doesn't have to be. It does have strong walls and protected access points, but the outside environment is not the problem. It's the lack of the major choice field that enables time to exist that makes the outside hazardous. From technological standpoint, this difference makes the lifeboat's operating principle quite different, particularly with regards to maintenance. Compared to, say, the failure of the life support system is in a hermetically sealed survival space, just a bunker, the failure of the lifeboat's shooter-proofing system has far more immediate and grave effect. A Trinitor life support system can be repaired. For instance, failure in CO2 scrubber will pose a significant threat, but with replacement parts and tools, properly trained occupants could easily repair the system before they fulfill any effect. In fact, almost any mechanical failure short of a full-scale implemental piece can be fixed as long as suitable repair materials and trained personnel are at hand. But by its very nature, the shooter-proofing is different. It fails. Everybody within this area of effect is immediately affected by the zero state and becomes frozen in the permanent zero state scenario. That means they will have no opportunity to ever effect repairs. There is literally no time to react. The only expectation will be personnel wearing an activate ground harness. Thus, just as the striker suit, but given that repairing that shooter-proofing system is highly technical, complicated process requiring an exceptional proficiency in the operation and engineering of chrono technology. This will be a scenario with low probability of success. It's therefore of utmost importance that the lifeboat shooter-proofing operate reliably and without faults with multiple fail-safe systems because it ever fails. It's unlikely that it can be repaired or restored. Accordingly, once the lifeboat protocol has been activated, there is no real way to deactivate it other than removing the chrono fear regulation. This would be highly inadvisable, as doing so could not only disrupt shooter-proofing, but more importantly, without a CFR. The lifeboat rate of chrono particle consumption is increased by fast margin, effectively reducing its potential operating time to fraction of what is intended. Unique advantage and risk. However, it's worth pointing out that even though the lifeboat operator has unique hazard, there are also unique advantage. One such advantage is provisions. A traditional survival scenario in a bunker typically influences a poor quality of meals due to obvious resourcing problems. Anything that spoils easily is out of the question. In a zero-stage scenario, however, spoiling becomes a non-issue. Anything stored outside the shooter-proof area remains in perfect condition. This advantage doesn't only apply to comestibles, but also makes the storage of medicine, volatile chemicals, and other similar articles for less of a problem that it otherwise would be. In fact, given the fact that the city of Railroad was compared to the relatively small number of people residing in the lifeboat, in theory Monarch operatives can venture outside the lifeboat in chrono harness and actually enjoy freshly cooked meals simply by entering a restaurant and finding the ready-made dishes that have been prepared, remove them from the zero state to a shooter-proof area and enjoy them as hot and delicious as if they had been just prepared. Which in fact they of course will be. To be clear, this is not recommended activity, as it won't be a foolish waste of resources to go after individual meals like that. The above scenario is mentioned merely to illustrate the point. Even though the lifeboat has been designed to operate for decades of subjective time, it doesn't actually need provision for that long. If the lifeboat own reserves start to run low, a well-planned supply run into the city can easily result in a great deal of perfectly preserved supplies. Another advantage is that while the situation outside the lifeboat will be dire, people frozen in the zero state will not actually be dead. If solution is found to the end of time scenario, everybody will resume their everyday lives, most likely with no awareness of time ever having stopped. But however, it's hard to know what the exact psychological impact of the knowledge of lifeboat personnel will be. There's a real concern that the pressure of knowing that they have sole responsibility of the survival of the human race and that there are billions of people outside of the part of the lifeboat, helpless and unaware, frozen entirely in that last moment may prove to be crushing for some. On the other hand, knowing that their loved ones are actually not dead and may be saved and are not in any distress or indeed even aware of the situation may prove to be a powerful motivating factor that helps us eventually resolve the situation. Of course, the solution to the problem of a permanent zero state is not currently within our reach, and we expect that finding one will take subjective decades. If it is indeed possible, we can't but try. It's worth noting that since the people outside lifeboat are indeed not dead, merely stopping it should be possible for a team of personnel wearing chrono harness to exit the lifeboat, retrieve personnel bringing them in the lifeboat. However, I advise against adopting this practice, for the occupant that should forever remain a theoretical scenario, and a situation in which somebody is brought in from the outside will cause undue stress on the occupants, who will at that point have to become acutely aware that their loved ones could be brought. But since the lifeboat has limited space, this can never be allowed. That kind of psychological pressure would likely lead to friction and questions of favoritism and ultimately increase the risk mission failure. Holy fuck. No, don't do this. Oh, 5 kappaletta. Document Monarch Mission Statement 99. Monarch Solution Mission Statement by Paul Serene, December 12, 99. Limited distribution for upfront employees only. I have seen the path ahead and I know it will be hard. I have found a Monarch solution to bring together those who will work it with me. The elite Fufu skill, dedication and passion will live on when everything else ends. To that end, 1. We will work under my coding vision of the future. My knowledge of what is coming will be accept that we cannot change our fate, nor can we avoid it. It is a harsh truth, but it is the truth. We will accept it and its full incomplete implication, but we will not deviate from our course, nor give in to despair, nor give up the fight. Those of us who share in this knowledge will learn the triumphs and tragedies of the days and years to come. We look past them and find ways to turn them to our advantage. The great uncertain area beyond what is known will be where we put our empire, and we put it on the hope that we can persevere, that the end isn't our end, that we can still succeed. 2. We will expand monarch influence and power in all possible special financial, political, cultural, medical, technical, and military to the best of our ability. This is goal on itself. We will need to be in a position of exceptional resources and ability to act when the time comes. We will seek Susan prove it not for the sake of wealth and fame, but for the sake of preparedness. 3. We will develop science of technology to counter a very specific set of circumstances. This will require extensive research and experimentation, as well as tremendous financial cost. We will not be daunted by these challenges. We will complete our work. 4. We will not compromise where we recognize that sacrifice is required and we are willing to pay the cost to meet our goals. There is no alternative to this. Doubt, qualms, and sentiment are luxuries we cannot afford. Whatever we have to do is lesser evil than the extinction of the entire human race. And no pretend otherwise is weakness. Nothing in the history of our planet has been important as this. Nothing we have accomplished as a species matter if we fail in our mission. 5. We will not fail. There will be many challenges in the years ahead. I know what's coming. It can't be averted. There's no escaping it, but we can survive it and we can overcome it, and we will. I am dedicating myself to this company and every shred of willpower at my disposal to that mission. I expect the same from those who join me on it. Passerni. Onks tää viimeinen? On.
Serene's original manifesto for
Nyt ei oo
Monarch.
pitkä. Document Monarch.
They had us practically memorize this.
Document Monarch Solution 3 Base Plan. Monarch Solution 3 Base Plan Table of Contents. Base 1 Coding and Empire February 28, 99. To July 4, 2010. Formation of Monarch Solution lucrative investments, global expansion, employee recruitment. Phase 2, preparing for the future, July 5, 2010 to October 8, 2016, consider buyout. Buyout, CFR preparation, Coron Tech development, militarization. Phase 3, the Lifeboat Protocol, October 9, 2016, end of time. Time machine core haze, Coron Tech rollout, remote threats to Lifeboat Protocol, India Lifeboat Protocol. Holy fuck. Mitä sulla on asia? Nyt on 10. Ei, miksi tää näyttää tämmöseltä? Brah! Hei, skin and build. Good enough. Koska mä laitan upscanin päälle, niin eihän se... Niin. Se voi pilaakaan kuva. No niin. Pistähän se kone päälle, eiks ja?
How long do you need?
I already found the problem. Quite simple, really. The power relay is down. You'll need to find a way to reset it up. There, where the light is. I'll lower the ladder for you.
What happened to the power relay?
Power surge occurred at 7 a.m. this morning, and the machine was activated.
7 a.m. That's hours before we got here.
Okay. The console here's got 2 red lights, 1 green one.
You'll have to reset the power to the 2 stations with the red lights before activating the relay. Both stations are located above the machine. Just follow the cables to the red lights.
Above the machine. The perfect place for a reset switch, Will.
Onks täällä? Ei. Nyt mä pääsen alas. Oon pitänyt varmaan ampua sinne. Ai sä oikeesti pystyt kiipeämään sinne. Nyt on jo vaarallista touhua.
Okay, the first red light is now green.
Good. One more to go.
On tulee ylhäällä. Ei tonne päin edes
The
örkkiä.
second one that way. You may have to climb down and reach the other side of the machine.
Onko varma? Siis millä tavalla alas? Miten sä ajattelet sinne pääsee? Ah, joo. Au, tuotakin olisi voinut kuolla. Oli aika lähellä. Joo. Eli me pitää mennä tänne, ja sit me tehdään se taikajuttu. On toiletit. Mistä pääsee yläkertaan? Ei oikeesti. Mistä pääsee yläkertaan? Minne pois. Edestä. Mistä pääsee yläkertaan? Tuohon. Niin kuin näette, siinä ei ole ovea. Siinä ei ole ovea. Älä edes yritä sanoa mulle, että siinä olisi ovi. Koska minun mielestäni... Olisi voinut kyllä nostaa mut takaisin. No. Käydä kattoo toilet.
Hey, we might be able to reach the other side of the machine through here.
Lähdän katto. Jaa, täältäkö? No avaa mulle ovi sitten.
You've got to be kidding me.
What is it?
No joo.
What's wrong?
Niin, mikä on?
Toto. That's my signature.
You made this?
I've never even been here before.
That woman in the picture is you, isn't it? So,
Jack, there's something you should know. 1999. I was 8 years old, playing in my backyard, and a woman approached me, told me she was from the future. She gave me very specific details of events that would come to pass. She gave me this. Filled with dates, events, proof of it all. Jack, that woman.
it was you.
Everything I told myself would happen, did. Every detail, for better or worse, came to pass.
Damn.
And couldn't be changed. Our
Oh,
fate is laid out before us, Jack. Everything that happened to get us here, every sacrifice that was made, they're all a part of this path. And they can't be changed or undone.
Beth,
When we step in that time machine, you will see for yourself.
Wow. Wow. Oh. Wow, 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 wow. Tonika.
All right. If you're that sure about how all this works, we can try it your way. Notebook was full of dates, events that would come to pass, instructions.
Oh. Oh.
Her entire existence was formed out of those pages.
Oh, set that text. Okay, notebook. Pet's notebook. Pet, I know that this encounter will be a lot to take in after all. It's not every day you meet your future self. I'll tell you that you need to keep this all a secret. But I know you won't listen. You learned that lesson the hard way. The next few years won't be easy for you. Nobody you knows is ever going to understand what you are going through. Those closest to you will try to sense you, convince you that you are losing your mind. You're not, you are special. You have been chosen to do something amazing. Know that your struggles will all be worth it in the end because you have a purpose. You're going to save the world. How do I know? I've been through this all before and I'm going to prove it. Below, you will find a list of events that will come to pass. In the future, they cannot be changed or undone. It will take time for you to accept this, but eventually you will learn to use this knowledge to your advantage. You will be prepared for what is coming. Pieni hetki, mun pitää juoda vähän kahvia. No niin. October 3, 2000. Derek Stevenson has been bullying you for months. On October 3, you will push him down the staircase at school. You'll do everything in your power to resist this, partly to avoid the consequences, partly to prove this book wrong. But the terrible things he will say in that moment will be too much for you to handle. He'll pretend to cry, claim that you gave him a concussion, and you'll take all the blame. You will be transferred to another school. You hope things will get better. They won't. It's going to be a difficult year. Whenever you feel helpless, you remember this book. You are special. You have a purpose that they don't. Hold on to that. And if it makes you feel better, 60 years from now, Derek will be working at a dollar store. He's still lives with his mom. December 3, 2000. Mrs. Herzog from next door will pass away. Oh shit. February 2001. The kids at school will steal your jacket. Your parents will claim that you're hiding it on purpose so that they will buy you a new one. Looking in the bin on the corner of 3rd and Main, you find something that will get you through the winter. You'll be teased from wearing it by Michael. You'll fight back, but it will only make things worse. Eventually, when you are able to contact your answer, take her aside and say the following to her. I'm sorry about your mom. Then give you a hug. I'm sorry of my mom. I'm cleaning out my closet. She will push you away. She will look incredibly confused, vulnerable. She will never tease you again. April 24th, 2001. Erica, your best friend, will break her arm. Have you read this? Read this. You will do everything in your power to prevent this. The actions you take to avoid this from happening will only make it so. This is the first time you will truly witness that your fate is already determined. It cannot be changed. Erica will blame you for the incident. Try not to take this to heart. You will soon discover that she isn't the friend you thought she was. Stay strong. You will find people who respect you for who you are very soon. August 5th, 2001. You will take the night bus home. There will be only one other passenger aboard. A scruffy looking kid with a black eye. His name is Jack Joyce. Eli minä. Remember his face. He's going to become important down the line. September 11, 2001. This is the one that will change you. An event will occur that will devastate the entire nation. An act of terrorism will cause the World Trade Center to collapse. Thousands will die. I won't go into further detail because the more you know, the more painful it will become when you are unable to prevent it. And you will try prevent. You will fail. You will curse this book for not telling you more. You will curse yourself for not being able to stop it. It will take a long time to get over this, but eventually you will use this pain to fuel your path forward. You've now felt what is to be completely unprepared for what is coming. It won't happen again. Next time you will be ready. This is the event that will finally make you believe any doubt you had will disappear. You're ready to take on this mission. So, what is coming? October 8th, 2016. An experiment confirmed will cause time to break down. This event will be referred to as a fracture in time. The one set of this event cannot be prevented, but the outcome must be. If the fracture is not stopped, the time itself will come to an end. Life on our planet will end. Saving the world wasn't an overstatement. It is your mission. You must stop the fracture. You can pull this off, but to do so you need to follow some simple instructions. Learn who trust. Short answer, nobody. The less people know about you, the safer you will be. From this point forward, your mission takes priority over every other aspect of your life. Do not start a relationship of any kind that you are willing to leave behind at the moment's notice. There is one exception to this rule. We'll get to that. Know your enemy. Moral solution that will try to prevent you from achieving your goal. Learn everything you can about them. You will know the best way to achieve this when the time is right. Monarch is run by a man named Paul Serone. You must never be seen by Paul Serone. If they discover you, then you will risk failing your mission. Learn everything you can about him. Remain hidden, but keep in mind that the best place to hide is often in plain sight. Planning. Change your appearance frequently. Hair color, clothing style, everything. Be concerned about drawing attention to yourself. Learn to plan in examine those around you. Those around you. The way they move, speak, laugh, copy them, become your surrounding. Train daily. There are a series of skills you will need to master. Truly be prepared. Hand-to-hand combat. Filipino Kali and Jet Kundu. Weapons training. Knives, pistols, shotguns, rifles, windrush, survival, compartmentalization. Lip reading. Wish reading. The list is one that you will put as you go. In time you will understand what is necessary and what isn't. Don't rush yourself. Start with gymnastics. Study your target. Jack Joyce, he isn't the one person who can help you in your mission. He is the expansion in the rule 1. You can trust him. Learn what you can about Jack. Study him from afar. But do not approach him directly. You aren't the only one watching him. On October 9th, 2060, you will rescue Jack Joyce from there. The next steps will realize himself. be patient with him. He's stubborn, reckless, naive, but you can do this without him. And he has his moments. He's much smarter than he seems at first. Don't mistake grief for stupidity. To your objective, the countermeasure. This is the device that was put to stop the fracture in time. This is your objective. Find the countermeasure and use it to stop the fracture. Achieve this and the world will be saved. The device was punched by Jack Brother to resist William's choice, and any attempt to contact William or find the countermeasure before the onset of the fracture will be in vain. Wait, Jack will show you the way. Retrieving the countermeasure will not be a simple task. It will involve great hardship and sacrifice. When the time comes, you will be ready for this. When you first read this, it won't make much sense to you. Over time, you will believe every word, but you will feel unprepared. You will wish that I had told you everything. I promise you that is written. Here is everything you will need in order to get you where you need to be. I know this because I'm already there. Son up, Dada. You're going to ask amazing things. You. Holy fuck. Mihin se nainen meni? Tänne. Perekuva. Se oli me. Ja sitten varmaan muuna peli. Nyt on kaikki narratiivit löydetty. Oi jes. Kato oli. Oho. Ei se voi enempää tutkia. Mutta kiitos. Mä löydettiin kaikki narratiivit. Mut hetkonen. Ei minut varmaan tänne kuulu mennä. Käydään kattoo vielä. Koska nyt mentiin ihan väärään suuntaan. Niin mentiin joo. Onneksi siellä katsottiin ne narratiivit. Ne olisi voinut muuten unohtua. No niin, moikka. Hei, elä. Miksi sä sinne met?
Looks climbable.
Mä en vielä kiipeä. Mä katson, että mitä täällä ovessa on. Ei täällä ole mitään. Maalitaulu, mitä hemmettiä. No kiivetäänkö sinne? Miten me tehdään se? Tuosta. Ei varmaan kestä mukana. Älä tippu. Tähän tarkoittaa tehdä tämmönen. En tiedä, älä nyt jaksa jauhaa. Hyppää se sen.
Don't expect to.
Voisiko nää nyt korjaantua? Ei helvetti, jos me tiputaan me kuollaan. Holy fuck, no. Mitä täällä tapahtuu?
Alright, all lights are green.
Älä paina vielä, mä en oo vielä tullut alas. Mutta varmaan tähän vielä jotain, en mä tiedä. No niin. Voi helvetti. On ihan hinividi. Mennään takaisin sitten vielä. Meillä vissiin jäi jotain tekemättä. Oo, eipä tuo haitto. Tiki. Tuuni kyllä ympäri.
Hormone levels are stable. Diagnostics are positive.
Pakko juoda vähän, että Voi suu on niin paljon lukenut. Varmaan kyllä lukenut tätä.
It's actually functional.
Oh.
That fixed it. Come on down.
Ai mitä, että tuupa sinne. Oh yes.
Okay, we're doing this. I'll set the date into the console.
Käydään korjaamassa sitten. Steam. Eikö tuo nainen voisi tehdä sitä? En uskalla.
July 4th, 2010. Are you ready?
Mennään yhdessä. Mä haluan tulla.
Are you?
Joo. Nyt jännittää. Älä mene yksin.
There's no turning back.
Hey, wait!
Menet sä! Juokset sä.
What did you do? That was the wrong door. You changed the date. Where is she? Where is she?
I had no choice. I couldn't let you take the countermeasure. It would put our entire plan at risk. I already called Monarch from the terminal. They're on their way. It's over.
What did you do?
Fuck!
We need the countermeasure to run the lifeboat.
Vittu tuo kusipäätön on.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna follow through with the plan. Tie her up and get as far away from here as you can.
I will. You just take care of yourself, Jack. Okay?
Terve. Mitäs sulle kuuluu? Tässä vastannut mulle. Vähän sä puhuit jotain, mutta ei se ollut selvää. Moi! Toikaan muuttuu värit ja kaikki vähän semmoiseksi vähän oudommaksi. Joo, kato moikka! Mitäs sille kuuluu? Moi! Moikka! Ei, mitäs tää tämmönen? Niin, tässä kävellään magneettikentän ympärillä.
Your first journey back in time, 2010. This is where our notes get hazy.
You know how it ended.
Your goal when you arrived was to retrieve the countermeasure.
But my goal had to wait.
Kerralla.
Because I wasn't
Mä
alone.
saadaan vielä vähän OBS, niin let's see. Ja kiitos kun katsot video, me nähdään ensi kerralla. Siihen se on moi moi.